little birdie told me that it is Friday, October 11th, and I may or may not be in one of the places Life is Strange is based off of. And I may or may not have commuted well out of the way specifically to go there. That's neither here nor there.
Can we go back? How we 85, I'm alive, it's a blessing. Last class ring on my finger playing jazz. Louis Armstrong, fast track at the function.
Before I get into talking about anything in the video, I feel as though it is important to give a little bit of background of who I'm going with, what days I'm going, and where I'm going, just to set the context. First and foremost, who am I going with? This is my dear friend, Clara. Claire doesn't know anything about Life is Strange, other than what I have told them on my many occasions of rambling, but, Clara is super cool and awesome and one of my best friends, and also, important point here, Clara has a car. This is something that I don't have, and, you know, to go to the Oregon coast, it requires, you know, a car. Second point, what dates is this happening? I'm editing this video at the end of January of 2025 because I'm lazy and put it off. The events of Life is Strange happened between Monday, October 7th and Friday, October 11th, 2013, I believe, in the game, and in 2024, the stars aligned just perfectly. And the dates were Monday, October 7th, 2024, all the way through to the 11th, Friday, October 11th. So being the good Life is Strange fan I am, I went, there's somewhere I must go. Finally, where are those places? First and foremost, on the 10th, Thursday the 10th, we go to Portland because it is more accessible, and also both Clara and I are gay, and Portland is gay, so therefore we had to go to Portland. Then, the 11th, we actually went to the place that, places, plural, that Life is Strange is based off of, which would be Garibaldi, Oregon, and Astoria, Oregon, both of which are on the coast. More of the inspiration was pulled from Garibaldi, if we're getting into it, but there are some bits and pieces pulled from Astoria. So, the whole gist of it is that I went to the places that Life is Strange is based off of on the days of which the events in the game happen, because I am a nerd, and I love this game. I'm aware that this is like 3 months late, probably 4 by the time I finish editing, but that's besides the point. Now that I've set the stage of who, what, where, when, allow the video to proceed, and I do hope you enjoy. Thank you for your time.
Hello, I don't know how well this is going to record, and I can already see that it's flickering, so I'm sorry. It is the night before leaving with Claire to go to Portland. I'm exhausted. I have to get up very early tomorrow to shower and stuff before going and finish packing a few things. So I'm going to bed, but I will record tomorrow morning when I'm in the car with Clara. See you bright and early tomorrow when we are driving. Hello chat. I showered. My hair is like still not really dry, and I'm really hoping it doesn't look crummy, i.e. frizzy. Claire's almost here. Probably gonna ask to get food. And then we roll. Hello chatters. We are stuck in probably the worst rush hour morning traffic. Filming courtesy of Clara. And I was too impatient to wait in a drive-thru coffee for a blueberry muffin, so now I am free-balling on minimal sleep and minimal caffeine. Thank you for your time. Good morning, America. Bye, chat. So before driving to Portland, we drove to Olympia, and of course we were leaving on the one day Seattle decided it was going to be sunny and not rain. Traffic let up a lot after we had got past downtown Seattle, thank God, so it was pretty smooth sailing. I wanted to get a nice shot of the road here, so I was like trying to flip my phone to find the best angle, and of course it just ended up being an amazing shot of Dobby, really. Clara was trying to be very helpful by moving him out of the way, but it didn't really matter because their phone stand wasn't quite tall enough, unfortunately. But that's fine. You get the vibes. Sunny. Leaves are changing. We stopped in Olympia to get coffee and food because I was starving and exhausted and I absolutely needed caffeine before I just felt like a husk. And then I drove for a little bit past that, and then Claire and I switched over at a gas station and they drove us into Portland, which was a nice break for me to just be a passenger princess.
He needs sunglasses. I need to make him sunglasses.
We're in Olympia. We just stopped for gas. I need to piss, and I also need food because I didn't eat this morning, and I got pissed off by the drive-thru. So I didn't stop, and I raw dogged going this whole way on an empty stomach. So I'm a little hungry. And I know we're getting food when we get to Portland, but that's in
Raising Cane's. Sorry. Voodoo Donuts.
I haven't had Voodoo Donuts in 7 years.
I've never had them. Also, okay, can I say something? That I was meant to be doing my makeup this drive, but instead I made a Portland playlist that has like 160 songs and is like 10 hours long. This trip is like 2 days and we're like a few hours in already, so we'll listen to it. Also, you can edit like my little addition of the playlist in a different order of things, because I kind of just had to just say that because I was gonna forget, so you can move that order.
I'm gonna worry about editing later.
Oh, at some point in these vlogs I might need to give a car tour, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important so that they know the setting.
PP, coffee, maybe. Food, yes. Yippee!
Where my hug at?
Ew, I was literally about to say that. He looks so where my hug at. This is Clara's car.
Oh, by the way, Stevie Jones, named after Stevie Nicks, and David Bowie, his real last name is Jones. It flows better.
I really am a fan of, Gibby didn't like that, and feel free to scan the QR code now. You're welcome in advance.
I drove for the next little bit to give Claire the opportunity to do their makeup because they were preoccupied making a Spotify playlist. And then we switched over. Claire was the driver, I was passenger. It was really, really pretty this day, especially as we were getting closer to Oregon, driving through Washington. It was really, really sunny. We passed a train, which was really cool. And mentally the whole time I was just preparing for the fact that I was going to get to live my Max Caulfield fantasy the next day, pretty much. So yeah.
We are now approaching the bridge. Dobby is now approaching the bridge. I'm gonna put him in my lap, actually. He needs some comfort. Possibility. Whoa!
Entering Portland.
Me when I am entering Portland. She enter on my Portland.
I was just constructing that in my brain, but I couldn't.
Is this entering Portland or is this just entering Oregon? Because I'm fairly...
This is entering Portland, and then there's a sign that says Portland.
You are like Papa, you lie. Anyway, she enter on my Portland to light Oregon. Like and comment if you agree. I love how it took like 4 hours for my hair to be fully dry. Does that happen with you with your hair?
Oh yeah. It took me like honestly 24 hours because I put my hair up in a bun for like 3 hours. Crunchy for 2 days after washing it. Like it like looked like weird spaghetti noodles. And then today I woke up, took it out, and it was like silky perfect. Now it's frizzy and funky, but we'll get there. It has more new to it.
You know, maybe something about the fall air will fix it.
Yeah.
We can pretend.
The Portland smog, you know.
The smell of sulfur that they've been smelling about volcanic activity, which makes me feel really happy and not at all anxious. Hello chat, we are in downtown Portland. We are en route to Cane's and I might cry from excitement. The last time I had Cane's, I was 19 years old. It's very, very cutesy. I don't know how you can see that. Waiting to turn, we're turning, we're going. We're in downtown Portland and we're going to Cane's and I have never been this excited in my life. It's fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine.
I might look around. I'm sorry. I might look around like I know what I'm doing.
It's okay, they see the Washington license plate and they know.
Yeah.
They know that we don't know what the we're doing. Where is the Cane's?
Chicken.
Can you like look up?
I will look it up.
We've almost completed our pilgrimage to our Mecca, aka Raising Cane's. Claire really needs to use the bathroom. I only care about chicken.
Okay, live Cane's reaction.
Okay. I think I gotta start. Like,
Start
with the, okay, toast in the sauce. It's really good. Okay, okay, okay. Do you not like it?
No, I'm like ascending right now.
Okay, okay. Chicken time. It's gonna be really hot.
It was really, really loud in there, and there's not really a good way for me to, like, noise cancel the audio, so just know this was the first time Clara had ever had canes, and, now they're obsessed with it, so... I didn't record after we got canes before we went to the Airbnb, because, as you'll see as I allude to it in the next clip once we're at the Airbnb, there was an incident. All I'm gonna say is we had an encounter or an interaction with a stranger that was not of the pleasant variety, and Clara and I just felt really drained after that, so we just hightailed it to their car and went to the Airbnb.
We made it to the Airbnb. We're just gonna summarize it by saying that there was an incident. But we survived. That makes it sound like it was a threat on our life. There wasn't a threat on our life, but something happened. But we're good now. I'm honestly, like, so tired now after that. We still have stuff to go and do. But I'm getting the sense that it's probably gonna be, like, we're gonna go out and do stuff, and then we're gonna come here and, like, probably go to bed early.
Yeah, we could do less, like, today, like, just chill. But no, the Airbnb is so cute, and it has good vibes. We're vibing, except for this, but if you shift over, can I do a POV of the... So, like, Charlie was here, and I was like, I don't think I could deal with this painting of the lady winking, and Charlie's like...
Both of the eyes are open.
She's not winking, and I was like, huh? But, no. And it's like, we'll be addressing that. We love her, she has good vibes, but I just don't want to...
Oh, that is weird. There's also a mirror here.
Current.
We're serving current, and there's a stag head, and Smokey Bear, and a cupcake smoking a cigarette, and an owl pillow. And we're gonna be the first people to write in the guest book, because nobody else wrote in it because they suck. Any final comments?
It's okay. It's okay. This is like the best thing that could have ever happened. Hello, little angel.
What's your name?
What's your name, little dude?
Supple?
Supple? Aww. Goodbye, kitty.
Even when the dad.
No more kitty.
Oh, he was looking at me!
So, like the royal genius I am, I forgot to record where we were and what we did here, but we basically just went thrifting. If any of you are familiar with the brand, or what's it called, the chain of thrift stores called Buffalo Exchange, that's where we were going to. And in there, Clara and I both found some amazing things, but I found what is now my most favorite item in my entire wardrobe, and literally the best thing that I have ever spent money on, probably ever, and that is this sweater. I don't know if you can really tell what it says on it, but it says sunshine on it. And if you know me at all, you know that, like, sun motifs is a recurring theme for me in my life, everywhere, all the time, constantly. So I saw this, and usually Buffalo Exchange has a couple of items that are, like, the same, that you can buy within the store that come from, like, a retailer that is just, like, secondhand. This was the only sweater of this variety and kind in their store. And I bought that without a second thought, and it is quite literally the best purchase I've ever made. Yeah.
Okay, it is dark, but, you know, that is kind of a vibe. It's dark now. That's how long we were in there. I don't think I ever before said where we were going.
Yeah.
We went thrifting. The light under your face is kind of like sending me. We went thrifting and I spent more money than I probably should have. But I literally never buy myself clothes. So we'll just count it as like a month early birthday present to myself. And I found the coolest sweater known to man that I'm probably going to live in after I wash it, to be quite frank. Any final thoughts?
I also need to say my part. I found my dream jeans. Like, I'm gonna cry, and then this really cute vest, and like I want to cry. Like, like something in my soul is healed.
We're in the car now. We're gonna go to Voodoo Donuts and then track down cheap food. Emphasis on cheap, but also emphasis on good. Even though I didn't say that, but it was implied. We still haven't found anything for him.
We saw a few like options, but we'll know it when we see it.
You know what? Hold on.
It'll call to us.
He
He
looks more.
Is it on the gay ear? He
looks more like the Wear My Hug at with a single earring.
I bet I could pierce him with an earring, actually.
You know what he's also kind of giving right now, and I don't know why, because he doesn't look anything like it, but it's kind of reminding me of it. You was at the club, bottoms up. When I first met you, couldn't get enough, couldn't get enough.
Yeah, things are good.
Yeah. I'm sorry, something about Dobby B.
And look at lights.
'Cause I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo.
Oh, I added that to the Portland playlist.
Did you actually?
Yep.
That's everything.
Chat, is Charlie a cat whisperer? Am I a cat whisperer?
This is a video.
Oh,
So as you can tell, we hated it.
we ate. I'm trying to think of I was trying to think of a word that made sense that had 8 letters in it, but the food was so good I can't even visualize letters.
What are you saying?
Portland. Does Portland have 8 letters?
Okay, let's go. I'm not hungry at all anymore, but we're at Voodoo Donuts so we can have them for our drive tomorrow. I'm really excited again for this because I haven't had Voodoo Donuts in 7 years. Mama, a parking lot behind you.
I passed the parking lot twice.
Mama, a parking lot behind you.
I'm the reason people say that gays are bad drivers.
And on that, let's go get some donuts. And that wraps up the Portland section of the video. Other than the fact that, like, the next morning we were still in Portland because we spent the night there and had to leave. But, you know, it wraps up when we were doing things. The next day, Friday, October 11th, 2024, our agenda was as such. 1, get up really early. 2, go get breakfast. And 3, hit the road to go to Garibaldi. Then from Garibaldi, we went to Astoria, and then we went back to Washington after that. It was a pretty long day, but it was worth it, okay? I lived my Life is Strange fantasy, my Max Caulfield's fantasy. Everything was perfect, the weather was perfect for, like, the mood of the game. Other than the fact that there wasn't a massive tornado, thank God. So when I say weather was perfect, I don't mean, like, recreating the game, I just mean it was nice. Anyway, yeah, that's the Portland section. Onto the next section, leaving Portland and going to where Arcadia Bay is based off of. We're on the beach
This is not the final location of which we will be going, because we stopped somewhere that we actually want to turn back around and take pictures. I cannot stand on this log to save my life. We are on the beach in Garibaldi, kind of. We're just outside of it, but we're turning back around because there's a little pullover spot on the other side of the road that we want to get to. We're on the beach right now, and I'm trying to enjoy it and soak it in my Jane Doe shirt. Happy October 11th to all who celebrate. As I've been sat here editing, I've been trying to think of a poised or profound way to talk about Garibaldi. In truth, it's small. So small that if you didn't have a destination in town picked to go to in advance, you'd drive right through it, probably without even noticing. We didn't stay long, just enough to get some coffee, go down by the water, and take some pictures, but I felt so charmed in our short pass through. I don't really have a great way of wrapping this up, other than saying I think it's very beautiful that my love for a video game, one that came out 10 years ago at this point, meant I got to see a small town I probably wouldn't have heard of otherwise or even thought to look for. I think moments like those are incredibly special, and even though, yes, objectively, it's a little silly that a video game was my reasoning for visiting, I'm also very grateful that it meant I got to go and experience it. Now, the conversation of what visiting Garibaldi meant to me in terms of being a Life is Strange fan, that is a much longer piece of dialogue than I think I can condense into one video, so I'll try and keep it short. This game has meant a lot to me. I discovered it when I was just entering high school, and a lot in my life was changing. In a lot of ways, I relate to Max, which, granted, she is the protagonist, so I do understand that that is kind of the goal when making a game like this, but I digress. This game has been a very large source of comfort to me. When I find myself kind of in upheaval in any regards in my life, I tend to return to it and I play through it and I listen to the soundtrack on a daily basis, genuinely. The overall ambiance and the characters and the town have been an anchor for my sanity of sorts, and I don't know, there was something incredibly special to me in getting to visit the town it was based off of on the dates from the game. It's a little nerdy, but it was very sentimental to me nonetheless. And I'll just keep it at that because I don't need to get much sappier than I already have. Hello chatters. We're back because I wanted a donut and Clara's never had voodoo, so we're eating them now, basically, is what I'm saying. So I have the viscous hibiscus.
And I have dirt.
Cheers.
Bro.
Good.
And the fact these were like from yesterday and these are still better than I think any donut I've ever had.
Nobody does donuts like Voodoo does donuts.
Now there's another thing I'm sad that I can't easily access. I feel like a mouse eating a sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Wow. What a day.
Okay.
Cheeky bite.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Note to myself editing, put a picture of Cole Preston here. High-res image of Dobby from the movies here, and a werewolf meme in between, and then a sparkle sound effect.
Wait.
Aww. Anyway. Slay! You can tell we're in Seattle now, because we're stuck in traffic. Mama, a car in front and behind and on the sides of you. Mama, slow-moving traffic on every side of you. There she is, almost home. I now am going to wrap up this video the best way I know how. Number 1, did this video take me almost an entire calendar year to make? Yes, however, don't blame me. Because, first and foremost, I don't really have a good excuse. The best thing that I can say is I went through like 15 canon events from when this video was filmed to when it's finally getting published, okay? It went through like 3 different rounds of editing.
I'm impressed that I got it out before October 2025. Like, let me be completely honest. Second thing, also, you probably can hear my cat, but I am not recording this again. He won't shut up. If you hear him, he's just in the video now. That's the other thing. I have a cat now. No one cares. I'm gonna try and upload now, consistently. I don't know why I decided to make my first video, like, the length of a freaking short film, but I did. And I can't take that back now. So, anyway, if you made it through this video to this point, oh my god, my cat. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you for sticking around, thank you for watching. If you skipped just to the Garibaldi part, thank you for watching that. And if I'm talking to myself, then what's new? Subscribe if you want. I want to start putting out content more regularly. I don't have anything else to say, so I'll turn it to my cat. Pancake, do you have anything to say? There you have it.